Timmy Buckley are after shaking hands, and that's very sporty indeed by both players. And the incident is, well, Kevin Barry is down there. The free has been awarded for Aghabullogue. Kevin Barry is there receiving attention. Richie Lewis is talking to him, and both players, I think, are accepting that what has happened, forget it and play on. Free to Aghabullogue. Aghabullogue being driven forward. There's 5 minutes left. They were in the same position last week. Will they let it slip today? Will Aghada make another tremendous comeback? Puck by Dennis O'Connell, not his best free by any manner of means. Towards Noel Looney. Noel Looney can't quite get the ball. It's well driven up by Richie Lewis. Towards his brother Michael. Will he beat him to the line? It doesn't. He's beaten Frank McSweeney this time. Goes around Frank McSweeney. Free in, no doubt about it. Free in for Michael Lewis. Richie Lewis is the man that'll take it. Well, when Aghada needed a goal and a point the last day, they got them. Will they get them today? No doubt in the back of the Aghabullogue mind will be the last day we conceded. Today we won't, but Aghada will be saying, of course, we'll do the same as the last day. I make it 4 minutes left, but there will be time for stoppages. Richie Lewis with a nice free. It's a dangerous free, but it doesn't quite go as far as he had hoped. It's knocked out here as far as Dennis Ring. Ring knock it on, but it's going to come out as far as Richie Lewis. Lewis picking up the ball. Lewis having a shot. Well blocked down by Kevin Barry Murphy. It's coming in here towards, and that's a whistling shot by the corner forward Michael Lewis, and I tell you, but that one could have gone anywhere. Michael Lewis getting his second point. He pulled on that ball. It spun viciously. Perhaps John Barry Murphy will say that he had it covered all the way, but it's, well, just whistling in there towards the top corner. At all times it appeared to be going over, but you can never judge. 3 points in it. Is it to be like the last day? 3.5 minutes left. The puck out being taken by Michael Healy. There, of course, will be a minute or two extra time for stoppages. George Lynch and Alan Devoy. Devoy winning this one. Every puck is vital. George Lynch stopping it down. Every stop down is vital. Knocked away by Joseph Healy towards Noel Looney. Noel Looney has tripped as he goes for the ball, and the Aghada players are really congregating around the referee. They're none too happy about that decision either, and they fling the ball on the ground. Well, they'll be very careful, or the referee will bring it in and make the angle easier for Joseph Healy. This is a vital puck for Joseph Healy. This is a vital puck for Aghabullogue hurlers. This is the most important free. It's 1-9 to 1-12. It would give Aghabullogue that kind of extra bit of insurance. Joseph looking. He doesn't take it well. It comes to George Lynch. Into Stormasa Moroku. George Lynch and pulled out by Alan Devoy. It only comes as far as Paddy Martin. A chance by Martin. Left-handed. And he's put it wide. Well, that is a bad miss. Oh, that's a bad miss. Aghabullogue had 2 glorious chances to put the game almost out of reach, and Aghada now will surely take heart from that. Well, 1-12 to 1-9. But Joseph Healy and Paddy Martin had great chances, and they both bluffed them. Puck out by Martin Hennessy as far as the middle of the field. There's Dennis Ring's hand. There is Richard Billy Hernett coming as far as Timmy Buckley. Buckley picking up the ball, making one of his great forays with the stick ball on his stick. It's glued to it. Buckley still going strong. Kicking the ball away in there towards Pat Barry Murphy and Tomas Moroku. It's broken out there by the Aghada fullback Cirilini. Great play by him as far as Alan Devoy. Alan Devoy coming out with the ball. Tomas Moroku after him. Alan Devoy decides to kick the ball. Dennis Ring coming in under it. Ring bursting forward, trying to take a puck right. Goes left. He stopped down. Great defence. Pulled on there by Pat Cashman. The ball is up in the air. Nobody seems to notice. Timmy Buckley. Pucky it in. It's a great ball in again towards Tomas Moroku. And Martin Hennessy, the goalie. Hennessy coming out. He's stopped by Moroku. He pucks it high up into the air. Aghabullogue with sustained pressure. They need a score out of this to make sure of the game. Aghada could go up the field and get a score yet. It's now over here with the sub who came in. That was number 18. It's not by him, it's now taken here by Kenneth O'Keefe. Kenneth O'Keefe only as far as Dennis Ring. Ring with a mighty puck, but Ring with a wide. It's going to go to the right, but it's going to go wide. Well, Martin Hennessy will be in a hurry to take the puck out. Who's that sub that came on? I finally got his name. That sub that came on is John Murphy. John Murphy, who played the whole of the drawn game. Quick puck out here by over to the far side to Pastis. Pastis falls. He tries to take it. Pastis driving the ball up. Can Aghada get the goal that they need? They're 2 points behind. The ball is with Willie Barrett. Willie Barrett trying to come out. Willie Barrett does come out. Driving Aghabullogue right back into the attack. This could be a dangerous ball. Oh, but well knocked out there. It's going to come as far as Pat Barry Murphy, but it's not. It's taken again by Alan Devoy. Great covering by the centre back. It's blocked down by George Lynch. But who hasn't it? It's come as far as Noel Looney. Looney with the puck. Looney with the point. Great score for Aghabullogue, and surely that's the one that will surely put them in the driving seat. Aghabullogue are introducing another sub. That other sub is Shawnee Noonan. Shawnee Noonan, the vastly experienced player, coming onto the field to the referee. The puck out has been taken. The referee is totally unaware that the puck out has been taken. Play is going on up on this side, and the referee is looking at the goalie below. It's taken by Willie Barrett. Willie Barrett, and the ball is away out here. The referee is blowing his whistle. The referee is insisting that the puck out must be taken again. Well, there was so much excitement. The puck was taken with such speed by Martin Hennessy. It caught most people unawares, except myself, of course. And It's Shawnee Noonan's on for Aghabullogue. Who's gone off in the far side there? I can't quite see who's gone off. It's number 12 there for number 12 is Pat Barry-Murphy. Pat Barry-Murphy, who played with an injury. Shawnee Noonan, the great experience. Shawnee Noonan, well, it'll be a great occasion for him if Aghabullogue win today. A minute left, 4 points in it. Aghabullogue are closer to victory now than they were the last day. They have everything to fight for. Oh, Linus O'Connell throwing himself in line-hearted. Willie Barrett is coming out for this ball. Willie Barrett decides to pick. Willie Barrett does pick. He's blocked down it coming in there towards the men who came on. Johnny Murphy getting in a high puck. A dangerous ball in towards the square. Towards Conor Coonan and Michael Healy just read it correctly. Well, it appeared he had it. The bounce kind of beat him, but he recovered brilliantly. It's come now as far as Michael Healy again, and in there too is Conor Coonan. It's surely a free in for Aghada. I think Conor Coonan was pulled. The referee, I think, might throw in the ball. The referee there, well, he jumped in before anything developed out of the Shamazel, and indeed these are trying times now for Aghabullogue. Well, in fairness, they've had all the ball for the last 10 minutes. They're thoroughly deserving victors of this county final. They're on level scores at the moment, time is up at the moment. They're 4 points to the good. Surely they won't relinquish the lead on this occasion. Surely they won't let Aghada get a goal in the point. But judging by my watch, I make it time up. I make it half a minute in extra time. But of course the referee has to allow time. There were a couple of injuries and a couple of stoppages when players were squabbling and all that sort of thing. There must be at least a minute or two. He's insisting that players move away. The throw-in is between, I don't know, I can't see who it is between. It's between the two players in here who pull on the ball. There's a clash of the ash and the ball goes nowhere. And it's there, it's gone in towards the goal. Conor Coonan blocked up by Dennis O'Connell. Dennis O'Connell to Frank McSweeney. Frank McSweeney pulling the ball out to this side. Frank McSweeney has got no... The referee is calling for the ball, and Aghabullogue are victorious. Tremendous victory by Aghabullogue. Aghabullogue have won the Cork County Junior Hurling Championship for the first time in their lives, and they have emulated the feat of their forefathers 101 years ago when they won the All-Ireland Championship. Well, if any team did it the hard way, it was Aghabullogue. They had a game won the first day against Aghada. Well, you can see the tremendous jubilation in the Aghabullogue camp. And I think that definitely, there's no question about it, but that Aghabullogue thoroughly deserved to win the title today. So
players, please come to the rostrum. The Aghabullogue players to the rostrum, the presentation, please.
I don't need to hold this now. All right. There you have the Aghabullogue players going up on the victory rostrum. John Barry-Murphy and Michael Healy, and tremendous scenes of jubilation here in Páirc Uí Chaoimh as Aghabullogue, this famous club, the first club to bring an All-Ireland title to Cork Bay back in 1890, have today scaled new heights. Their Saracen to back, Richard Tarrington, being followed up there by Paddy Martin, Tommaso Muraku, George ecstatic, followed on there by Raymond Deneen and Noel Looney. Tremendous performance indeed by them.
If they had to win the money
JHC, the great scenes of joy. And now the speech from the Aghabullogue captain, Kevin Barry. Oh yeah. Come on, lads, we won. Interview. In a minute. I'm close enough to the action now. Over here, Mike. I got Mike over here. Over here, a couple of video lads. I get a few words. Well, here we're delighted. Kevin. Petley, how are you feeling?
Oh, hi, right, sir.
Yeah. Well, here we are with in the victorious Aghabullogue camp, and here we have Michael Healy, the superb fullback who totally outplayed Conor Coonan today. Mike, what are your feelings at this stage?
Oh, sure, it's probably one of the greatest days of my life anyway. We're trying for a long, long time to win this championship. We've gone through a lot of hardship, and fair play to all the boys down the years. I say they kept the show going, and today I think we saw the fruits of it really. You know, we played out of our skin, especially in the first half against a very strong wind, Johnny.
At any stage in today's game, did you feel that you were in trouble early on there? I had built up a 6-point to 1 or 2 lead. They were up 4 or 5 points and playing well. I saw you at one stage putting up the fist after John Barry's great save. Did you feel that was a vital time?
John Barry's save was the turning point of the match for me, because instead of being down maybe 6 or 8 points, we were still only down 2 or 3 points, and we tacked on a point or two before half time, and then the scores came in the second half. Very strong win there, and I'm just glad that we're home tonight.
You had a few great confrontations with Conor Coonan the last, and today he stayed inside today. He was in and out the last, and he was on all sorts of different players, but you, I think, only allowed him to score 1 point in the course of the 2 matches. You must be very pleased with yourself.
I'm pleased, but then again, like, you know, he made a few very dangerous moves, and he's a great player, like, you know, and he's one you'll always have to watch in that, like, you know, and fair play to him, like, you know, we had a fair 2 hard struggles over the 2 days, and, you know, I think we ended up about even, to be honest.
Great stuff, Michael Healy. Thank you very much indeed for speaking to us. Yeah. Over the camera there. Sharpshooter. Sorry, go your great girl to hold. Sharpshooter. Well, here we're delighted to have with us Joe Healy, the sharpshooter of the Aghabullogue team, Joe, who scored no less than 1 6 or 7 today. Joe, your feelings at this time?
At this time, well, I don't know. I don't think it's sunk in yet. Like, we won a county. It probably means more to guys like Stoney and Michael Healy and Willie Barrett than it does to us at the moment. But it sure means a hell of a lot to win anyway, Johnny.
Tremendous. At any stage were you feeling that he might let it slip today towards the end there. He were the exact same lead. He had a 4-point lead like he had in the drawing game entering the final 4 or 5 minutes. You must have had something in the back of your head which say we better not leave it go today.
Well, yeah, there was something saying not to let it go, alright, but I the most worried was at the start when we were down about 5 points to 1 or something like that, and I didn't realise the time how strong wind was like and stuff like that. We got a few scores for half time. George got a point and stuff like that, you know.
You must have been very pleased with your personal tally over both games. You got about 1-8 the last, you got about 1-6 today.
Right, well, you'll be happy enough to score them, but your other fellas win the freeze and stuff like that, so as long as you throw most of them over, you don't mind, like, you know.
And then when you got that ball there early in the second half, about 25 metres from goal or 30, and then were you hell-bent on getting a goal at that stage, or what was in your mind when you got that ball?
Well, I kind of had gone out for first and lost, and then they palmed it around a bit and flicked it on, and then I just got the ball and I turned around. There was no one in front of me, so I said I keep going to make sure of a point, and they didn't seem to come. So the full back kept backing back, so I said I'd hit it anyway and went in over his shoulder, keep going. I didn't see it, so there's some feeling there already.
Must have been a great feeling. Where do Aghabullogue go from here now, Joseph?
That I don't know, but we'll think about that next year.
Next year is another year, right? Thank you very much, Joseph, for speaking to us. Thanks.